everybody, it is that time again. It's time to talk about some trash. So, grab yourself your beverage, have a seat, do all of the things. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these kinds of videos. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video and panning videos. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think of maybe some of these products if you have a differing opinion than me or about whatever else you want to talk about. So, it is trash talking time, everybody. So let's talk about some empties for the month of May. Now, I have got stuff all over. Some of this is in projects. A lot of it has been in projects, so you may know that some of these are empty. But some of these are just in addition to that. Let's start with kind of the boring stuff. Bath & Body Works hand soap. This is the Gentle Foaming Hand Soap in Champagne Toast. Went through one of these. I only count the hands. Okay, it's kind of screwy. This is at my sink in my bathroom because my husband has his own sink in there. I don't count his. This is something that only I have used beginning to end. And I do also count my kitchen ones when I use those because primarily I'm the one that uses the bulk of them. But this is from my bathroom and it is an empty for this month. So there's that one. Then you knew about all of my pain creams from 50 Shades of Green. That I had 3 of the original Real Times, which these are the empty containers basically that I give to my cousin so she can refill. And then I had one of the Max that is also empty. Currently working on the hemp oil one, not as strong, but I'll still use it in its entirety. So that'll go in her bag for things she gets when I'm done. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to sort things into piles and bags for people as far as decluttering and passing along and reusing and all that good stuff. All right. So also from 50 Shades of Green, the Love hand lotion from Bath & Body Works. It's the Shea Butter hand cream. Like this scent. I've used it in candles. In fact, I've got a candle today. But I've used it for other things in other scents also, and I really do enjoy it. So that one went. Let's see. Okay. I'm not organized. I mean, I'm kind of organized, but I'm not as organized as you would think I would be. So I'm going to try and kind of shoot through most of my 50 Shades of Green stuff just because you've seen all of that. So the biggie was the Vanilla Bean Noel Fine Fragrance Mist. I always call it a body spray. It's a fine fragrance mist. And you knew I was using this as a room spray, so that's how I managed to kill that one off. I have another my Baby Clinique Peace and Jasmine, just a little sample fragrance from the 50 Shades, and then one of the Pharmacy Green Cleans. This is the little size. I don't have my glasses on, but it's the baby size. You guys have seen that. So one of those is down. Oh, and then the Fekkai shampoo and conditioner, which honestly I didn't care for. My husband's mowing hit the grass, so you're going to hear him going by. Just ignore it. But these I didn't think were anything special. That was 50 Shades of Green, and they're finished too. Okay, so then I have got. All right, I've got a hair thing. I have got Away leave-in conditioner spray, which I like. I really do like these. It's not like I only use this, like I get out of the shower and put just this in my hair. There's about 12 things that go on with trying to control this mop. But this is a really good leave-in conditioner. It's a nice spray. It's not super watery, which is kind of what you'd think, so it goes through really well. And I like leave-ins, especially for controlling frizz. Oh, I curled it today. I was screwing around. But for kind of controlling the frizz and getting some of the moisture that I need. So I do like this one. It's a little bit expensive, but it's a decent product, and I don't remember how I got it. So that is complete. All right, now I had a Pharmacy Very Cherry Bright. This is their vitamin C. 15% clean vitamin C serum. Okay, I guess I hadn't really read that. It's fine. It smells good. I don't have an opinion. I like the Time-Wise. No. I can't remember what my vitamin C is. Because now I'm thinking that Time-Wise is maybe Timeless? It's, you know what? I don't know. But there's another vitamin C that I do use consistently, something that I picked up from Angie from Hot and Flashy, and that is the one that I normally stick with. This was in a kit with some of the other pharmacy products, and so I used it basically to use it. So that one's done. All right, we had the Revolution Hydrate and Fix Setting Spray in a project, so that one is done. I like this. I kind of like this as kind of a melter. It's not technically a setting spray, it's a fixing spray. A lot of sprays will do that. I don't know that I necessarily think this is something that I absolutely positively have to keep in my collection at all times, but I did like it. And if you're looking for something like that, the price is good. I'd recommend it. I actually enjoyed that one. All right, so this was 50 Shades of Green too. The Kate Somerville Exfoliate. Now, when I first got this, I did try using it as an actual exfoliator. That doesn't work for me with my skin, so it sat for quite some time. The product itself is green. So I shoved it into 50 Shades of Green. I used it as a body scrub. Expensive product to be doing that with. I don't recommend that. For the cost, it's not worth it. But for me to get my value out of it, because I think I originally got it in a FabFitFun box, so it's not like I paid retail or even a sale price on that. It was something that came with. Using it as a body scrub actually worked for me, although it was getting chunky at the end. So if you've got this, use it, people. Don't hold on to it for a rainy day, because it will not last forever. So, pack of Neutrogena makeup wipes. I know, they're not good for the environment. What can I do? I have them, I use them. All right, so then I also have this. This is a Vasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenator. It's an exfoliating cleanser enriched with papaya, microcrystals, and aloe. Well, I ran into the same thing with this that I did, air bubbles, with the Exfoliate. This is much more fine. Not chunks, not going to rip your skin up, but still too drying for me. So I use the rest of it on my body, and I can't speak to it as much as an exfoliator. It's a good one to try, I guess, but exfoliation on my face is kind of a disaster, so can't say I've got a great opinion of that either. The other thing that I shoved into a cute little box was all of my perfume samplers from the vanilla set that I had in old, new, gifted, and blue. And I did go ahead and order my full size. This was a $68 set that Sephora did. And then you got the voucher for the bigger size of one of the perfumes. And I did go with the YSL Black Opium. And that was a fluid ounce. So that worked out pretty well because that retails for $78. So I saved $10 on it, I guess. Plus I got to try all these other ones. I'll dismantle all of this and recycle what I can, and then throw the rest into the empties bin. Because I keep this stuff I'm keeping this stuff for the whole year from all of my empties. Just kind of to actually have a physical representation of how much I can actually use. Because this is the first year I've ever saved empties. So I'll probably just leave it in here for now. And then, oh, I missed one. That goes in there too. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Had to reach over. I have the bag on the ground and I'm throwing everything back in the bag, so. Hot Mess Express coming at ya. Okay. Then, one of the other things, several of the things that I went through is by the same brand. And this is all stuff that I got when I had the Halo appointment for my face and got this all from my esthetician. Now, I'll pop the name above me. And then I'm going to tell you what I did. This one is a sheet mask. It's an SOS antioxidant protection sheet mask. And I was told that if I felt like I needed extra moisture, extra hydration after the appointment because I turned bright red and it looks like the world's worst sunburn, to go ahead and use this. So I actually have another one, and sometimes it's just fun to use. I can always use extra hydration. Then this is what they refer to as the diaper cream. Because it is so thick, I have mangled and gotten every last bit out of this. It is the Restorative Protective Cream by the same company. This was a 3 fluid ounce tube, which I can't even straighten out anymore. I went through 3/4 of this immediately after the appointment, just slathering constantly because I needed it. Then the rest of it, I kind of held off and used sporadically, but I did finish the whole thing off. So that's in the empties, and I'll recycle the boxes for that stuff. But then this is one of the cleansers that came with it, and woo, it's just the little tube. I have another one already in a project, so another one of these will be coming up next month, most likely. Next month, whenever. Anyway, I've got another one I'm going to finish off. And this is nice. Not great. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy it other than the fact that I get it for the procedure. So that's done. Then I had an old new gifted in blue, my Tatcha Dewy Serum. Yeah, I always want to call it concentrate. This is really nice, you guys. Too expensive for me, but really nice. So if it comes in something or I get another little sample where it's something that's affordable, I would probably get it again. I actually really enjoyed it. So sorry, I have a tickle. That's what I get for talking too much. All right, then the last few products are kind of makeup. My NYX Pore Filler, which was also an old new gifted blue. This has got a peach tone to it. So it's kind of nice because it gives you a little bit of color correction. I wouldn't say it's a dimethicone type of pore filler. I actually have things that I think are better for that than this one. But this worked really well when I was blending it with that stupid It concealer that I still have not finished off, and I think may go with me to the end of the year to get rid of that stuff because I've just backed off on it because it's frustrating. But this blended with it really, really well. So if I come across another baby tube of this, I might do that simply because then I can use those two in conjunction if I can get a little one and get it cheap enough. NYX isn't super expensive, but I'm not going to spend $15 on a primer just so that I can get rid of something that I don't like. That's a dumb way to spend money. So, okay, two things I love. I had to retire one of the Lancome Definicils, and this is just the trial, or the mini size, that's what they're called. And I don't even know how many months I had it open, but it dried out on me, so that one's gone. And then the e.l.f. powder, and this is really, it's in sheer. I want to say this is the HD powder, and I took the sifter out of it. These do pop out pretty easily, and used everything because that was the best way to get it through. And then I reuse these things because I do have to franken stuff because I have powders that are just quite simply too dark. So that's also gone. Now, that's it on the skincare, beauty care, all of that kind of stuff, but I have candles. I always have candles. And I think a lot of these you've also seen. It's getting to the point where I'm putting candles in projects now because I love burning candles. I go through so many of them, and sometimes it's just nice to have them in projects. So some came from different projects and some I have just burned. This month is smaller than usual because a lot of the other candles that I've burned happen to be in other projects, so I'm waiting until I do my updates before they go into my empties. But I have the 3-wick Bath & Body Works Love candle. I have not shipped these out yet, and I did get myself my measuring glass for melting down, but I haven't gotten around to that point yet. My kid's home. This one is the Yankee Candle Summer Slices. It started here. This was a Christmas present. This was in 50 Shades. That is done. 2 of the Dollar Tree $1.25 vanilla candles. And then Bath & Body Works Single Wick, a Vanilla Bean Noel, which still has way too much product in that. Do you see that? That's how much is left. And the wick is gone. So obviously that'll get shipped. And then a champagne toast, which you can see how far that one burned. All right. I promise I will actually get on making those candles so that I will have them for hopefully the next empties update. Now, the one thing that's new about this month that I have not done in the past is because of Jessica Lee. She talked me into it, and she said that since I'm going through as much as I'm going through, that I should go ahead and join all the other ladies and do the Pan Our Way to 5K. So I went through, since I have been keeping track all year, and did some number crunching. Now, if I remember, I will get something on the screen that tells you what some of these numbers are, because it's a little confusing even the way I have it laid out. But for January, for all the makeup, skincare stuff, because I don't separate that part, I had $145.19. I had $183 worth of candles. February was $332.97 in makeup, skincare stuff, $200 in candles. Now, March is in two different categories because one was Arizona, one was Minnesota. So for the beauty, makeup, all that, $225.81 and $62.50. The candles were $75.50 and $49.99. For April, I had a $751.12 month. That's how Jessica talked me into this. $83.08 on candles for that. This month, the stuff that I just went through was $408.68 and $77 worth of candles. Now, if I total all of the makeup beauty stuff up, I'm at $1,922.27. I don't even count the foil packets. I'm just trying to like break down some of the smaller things based on like what it costs per ounce to try and figure out how much those are worth. Candles, $668.57. Okay, so the grand total of all of that combined is $2,594.84. But what I want you all to sound off on for me is, do I count the candles or not? I am putting them in projects, but I wasn't originally. I do go through a lot of them. Let me know if you think they should be included or not. But even without that, I'm still at almost $2,000 already. So depending on how the next couple months go, I might actually be on track to hit that 5K without the candles. With the candles, I'm halfway there and I'm going to be golden. I can guarantee it. So you guys decide which way you want me to do this. And that's how we'll do it next time. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for doing all of the things. Thank you for just always being there. I appreciate all of the subscribers, all of the views, all of the watches. You guys rock. You're awesome. Until next time. See ya. Bye.